Hey guys, it's Buzza here, and today we're going to be looking at helmets and then their ricochet chances, and do they even matter, to be honest? That's one thing I've always really wondered, because you see like ricochet high or medium or low. I just want to see if they actually did anything, so we're just going to shoot a bunch of helmets and actually see if they work. If you guys have any other ideas, though, that you want tested, anything at all, just post it down in the comments below, or if you want to, I'll have my Discord in the description and you can join there. Just DM me or just message it in the general chat. I have 3 more ideas that we're going to be testing, like over penetrating bullets, which is the idea that 995 will overpen flesh and do no damage. We're going to take a look at that. If you guys do post any good ideas and I'm really interested in figuring them out, I'll bump them up. So like, say if it's better than the overpenning idea, I'll just bump that up and make a video right about that right away. But yeah, appreciate it, guys. Hopefully you liked the video, and let's just jump right into it. All right, so these are the 7 helmets that we're going to be taking a look at. Again, specifically, like I said, we're going to be looking at the ricochet chance. That's the big one for this one. And just what do the BS bullets do? People have told me how the armor they think works, which is like it's all based on the angle of the helmet and where you hit it on the helmet, which will increase the ricochet chance. So for these are just numbers I'm adding in here. So like the outside is 90, then it goes 55, and then like the more center you're hitting is like 15%, let's say. Made up numbers right out my ass, but it's just to give like a visual example of how some people think it works. And I thought maybe it worked like that. Like World of Tanks, for example, has a very complicated ricochet system, but this is why we're doing the test. And so we're going to take a look at the 6B47 first, which has a high ricochet chance. So yep, we're going to just jump in here and shoot a couple of these helmets. Throughout the video, I'm just going to try and shoot at the very edges of the helmet. Some I do try and ricochet off the face shields, but my idea was if I shoot at the very edge of the helmets, that'll give it the highest chance to ricochet with how I thought the helmets worked. The first shot there actually did ricochet. Here, I'm just missing, to be quite honest. And then when it finally does hit him, it just instant kills him. I've noticed a lot of the times too that it'll look like it ricochets, but it'll just do a bit of damage to the head. So I don't know if that's a ricochet or the armor working. It's hard to tell. Like right there, I got a ricochet and then he died right after. I never got 2 in a row either, which was interesting. Now we're going to move over to this helmet, which is medium ricochet. Forgot my mag. Throughout the video, by the way, I did just use BS ammo only. Reasoning behind that was I'm thinking for endgame PvP, which helmet is probably the best to use. There, I just tried a different angle. Here's where I was saying I tried the face shield, because this helmet does have a high ricochet chance on the face shield. I was essentially hoping that the face shields that have high ricochet would still be able to ricochet a BS ammo. That was my idea anyways, because I know the 6B47 has even ricocheted 995 for me. This helmet, the ULAC, personally has saved my life the most, but in testing, it didn't really ricochet as much as I thought, which was interesting. Here I noticed I'm shooting a little lower than it, so I just tried to hit him in like the ear side. I was actually quite surprised that one killed. I didn't even think it was going to hit the hitbox, to be honest. So far, U-Lock is not doing good against BS ammo, which was very interesting. I'm guessing when I did get shot at when I had it on, it was just garbage ammo or something. So that one was interesting. So unlike the 6B47, it did 0 damage to the head when it ricocheted. That one actually did damage. He was at like 25 HP or something like that. So it like half stopped. Like I think there the ULAC armor just stopped some of the BS damage, like armor does, but it didn't actually ricochet. This helmet I want to test too because it has a high ricochet visor. I was just trying to get it like on the very edge of the hitbox where it would actually hit, but then I ended up just shooting him in the face. So yeah, didn't really ricochet. There I was testing to see if I even hit the shield, which I didn't. There was nothing popping up. I just was hitting air right there. And then I guess I just nicked the hitbox and he fell over. Check out the durability on it. Hit him in the face shield. I did try it from farther distances too. I didn't want to be like point blank on every single one. So that one I got really excited about because I was like, wow, it actually like another helmet actually ricocheted it. But so far only the 6B47 did an actual ricochet. Now we're gonna try out the Vulcan Mini. I was missing again. I just slowed it down there to show you. Like I'm just hitting the rock behind him. Finally hit him in the head. Goes right through. Instant kill. And like that's 100 and what is it? 20k helmets for just the helmet alone, not the face shield and the little wrap armor, little neck armor. I don't even know what that's called, to be honest. This was hilarious. I couldn't find the helmet on my laptop because it's like 1024 by 68 stretched with 50 FOV on like a 18-inch monitor. So here I'm trying out the Alton. Alton actually just stopped the bullet. It didn't ricochet. Like I don't know if I count that as a ricochet. And then I just kill him right after. Here I was hitting him in the face shield. I believe that one I did. In one of these, I did hit him like twice in the face shield, or the first time. But no ricochets. Here I couldn't get the grass out of the out of the screen, so I had to move up closer. Just trying to line my shot up again. Make sure I'm not shooting really low. Then, on this one, I decided to turn and try and shoot the back. Maybe there's higher ricochet chance on an angle. But that, again, it still did damage. And it didn't ricochet. Which is interesting, because I thought maybe the higher armor I went up, it would ricochet a lot more. But it seems like the BS ammo just rips. Now, guaranteed, I'm sure these will just stop lower penetrating ammo, but I don't think like the ricochet chance goes any higher. Because I thought what I was hoping for out of these tests is that if I was shooting the sides of the helmet, it'd be like 90% like ricochet. So like helmets were like super useful, and it's just I was getting shot in like the face or just above, like, but it was still center mass on it, like on my head or whatever. Now this is the Vulcan actually just working. I feel like after doing all these tests, the helmets should just be like reduced in prices quite a bit. Like the Vulcan's good, but what is it? 325k off of Ragman? Like that's not worth it just to have that happen, which is very easy like to replicate in a gunfight because someone just has to shoot you in the head, right? Or in the face, which is like really easy to hit. Because you'll be looking at each other. A quick conclusion to the video, I guess, is that the Vulcan already has so many negatives with like the 33% changing speed and stuff like that. I think maybe like lowering the visor to level 3, little things like that. But having a helmet that's actually level 6 and can stop end game rounds would be really useful. Not like even if it's like a low percentage, like maybe like 40% chance to stop a bullet. I just think it'd be nice to have those. Personally, I think you're better off using the 6B47 out of all the helmets, just due to the Vulcan price. It's so expensive. And after that, if you notice that you die to scavs a lot, or like lower tier bullets, I guess, from like pistolings and stuff like that, use a visor. It's pretty much, in the end, it's all the same that people use, like the cheap LZSH1, I believe. And then the 6B47, and then also that 17k helmet. But yeah, I appreciate everybody watching the video. If you watched up to this part, I really appreciate it, guys. I do stream on Twitch practically daily, so if you want to check that out, all my info is over here. You can also follow me on Twitter if you want to get notified when I go live. I do actually have a Discord too, and I'm gonna post that down in the comments below or under the description actually, whatever that is on YouTube. Yeah, that's basically it. Have a good one, guys.